Hey, what's going on, family? It's your sister Michelle here, doing another video for you all. I hope you're all doing good on your journey. I'm wishing all of you love and light like I always do. It means so much to me. Thank you for growing my channel. Each one of you, you know that I love you. And I'm wishing all of you new subscribers love and light on your journey. This video was by request. And before I get into the video, I'm going to start doing a Q&A with my family members. And what I mean by that is, please leave comments about what you want to talk about or ask me a question, and I'm going to start addressing them. I'm going to say your name if that's okay with you. If you don't want your name said, please drop down and say don't mention my name or whatever. But I'm going to drop your name, and I'm going to address the questions that you all have for me. I think that's going to be cool. Instead of just always coming from my point of view, we can get a little bit deeper. And I hope to do live Q&As one day, but I'm trying to figure out, like I said before, Zoom, and I think, you know, the way that you have to do it like on a laptop. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure it out, and I do it from my phone. I don't do it from laptop, so I might have to advance into that. But until then, we'll just do our own Q&As, questions with your sister. Yeah, drop down, ask me something, and I will address you personally, and I will address the questions that you ask, okay? This video was a request by someone that asked me about narcissists and alcohol use and drugs, and why are typically most of those people addicted to those things. Well, let's talk about it. You ready? 2022 no narc zone. Most of the time it's because of this. Well, I guess it could be for anybody. You know, it's that own personal pain that a narcissist feels. That's a way that they can run away from who they are. It's an escape. And it's not necessarily with narcissists. If you notice, most people, period. A lot of times when people are going through things, we self-medicate. Some of us drink. Some people do drugs. Some people shop. Some people gamble, some people even involved in sexual addiction, whatever the case may be. Everybody has their own thing. But when it comes to the narc, theirs is a lot of times to the extreme, because they have to numb down all this stuff that they constantly go through in their brains. Yeah, all the stuff that they've ever done to you and done to other people torments them. And I've told you this before. When people always say, well, does a narcissist ever really care? Well, they don't act like they care. No, they're not going to act like they care. You know that. Most of them don't have a conscience like we have it, but do the things they do haunt them? Yes, it does haunt them. I told you that before. What they done, it haunts they stinking ass. And I said, YouTube, don't block me. But the bottom line is this. When you deal with a narcissist that you see has extreme alcoholism, like the one I was with, he did a little bit of both, but he drank every single day. Never really too much caught him without drinking a beer or something like that. Now, when I was with him in the situation, story time, it didn't really bother me that he drank beer. Well, whatever. A lot of men drink beer. But I noticed that it was every single day. There wasn't a day that went by he couldn't have something. And if it wasn't that, it was smoking weed. If it wasn't that, he would take pills to fall asleep. And then for a long time, I personally was thinking, well, you know, I knew that was kind of like a problem, right? Your sister knew it was a problem. But I was just like, and I asked him one time, why can you not go a whole day without doing something? Well, they can't go a whole day because they can't stand within themselves and who they are and stand themselves for a whole fucking day. Listen to your sister. I know what I'm talking about. The narcissist does not like to stay in a place that they have to deal with themselves every single day. And they use different tools like drugs and alcohol to numb down what is haunting them. Just like they always say, you can drink all day and you can do whatever, but the next day the problem's still there, right? You understand? But guess what? With them, they figure if we keep doing this and I keep doing this and I keep doing this, then I won't have to face it. I could just keep dumbing it down, numbing it down, medicating all the stuff that I feel, all the torment I feel deep inside. That's why the narcissist does what they do when it comes to drugs and alcohol. Now, maybe not all narcissists do drugs and alcohol, but I can guarantee you they're addicted to something, whether it be power, money. They overcompensate with other things to distract them, right, from what they're really, really dealing with on the inside. That true emptiness. And that's another thing, too. The emptiness that they have keeps them always wanting to fill it up also with people. We know that 100%. But with substances as well. Trust me when I tell you. I see it all the time. And like I said, a lot of people do it, just people who are not narcissists. Listen, when I was going through the narcissist discard, I was drinking like a fish. Yes, your sister was. There's my tea, and I ain't gonna lie, because I was in so much pain. So that was my coping mechanism. But guess what I found out? Just like I said earlier, when you wake up the next day, the pain, what you're going through, never goes away. So imagine if we feel like that, what they feel like on the 10th power of that. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, when you go through a period, you might drink or do whatever to numb down your pain. Eventually, once you start feeling better, usually that will numb down as well or go away. But with a narcissist, it's nonstop like that because it's never a time where they don't feel some kind of way, where they don't feel empty, or they don't feel shame, or they don't feel like they are where they're supposed to be or what they're trying to do. Like, even with having power, there's never enough power. There's never enough money. Why do you think that is? Because there's never nothing that can ever fill that hole up. No matter how much is being put into it, it's never going to change. But when it comes to drugs and alcohol, with a narcissist and other addictions that they have, it's just a placeholder. It's something they do to try to stop the pain that they feel every freaking day because they know they're not worth a damn. And I know they ain't worth a damn. You know who the daddy is, and I mean it. You too, don't block me. You know they ain't nothing but a bunch of drunks.